Welcome to PastMaster, the show that turns history into an AI-powered choose-your-own-adventure game. On today's episode, Tan has a special Quantum Leap-themed mission for me.
You're not going to be able to choose who you are or where you are going. You know,
it could be anyone.
We just don't know. I guess it adds to that gaming element. You're like, who the hell am I? What the hell am I doing? What's my mission?
The candlelight reveals you're in some sort of chamber. A voice echoes from somewhere nearby. Thomas! Thomas, where are you, lad?
Am I Thomas?
Thomas? I think you're Thomas, mate. You Cromwell.
Could be Cromwell.
Ooh.
Well, there's Thomases from the past. Tank engine.
If in doubt, just wing it. Edmund's the older guy, right?
Yeah.
I nod at Hugh, and then I go to Edmund, and I very confidently say, okay, I am ready to sharpen the axe. Point me... I should know where it is, shouldn't I? And I confidently walk in the direction that I think the axe
might be in.
And if that fails, just go a bit crazy and try and freak them all out.
What do you do?
I rip my tunic off. I do the devil horn gesture with my hands, stick my tongue out like dude from Kiss, and go, ah! And I run around in circles, but they can't catch me because I'm so nimble and I'm covered in tallow grease.
You tear your rough woolen tunic clean off. The crowd gasps as you throw up the horns, a gesture that means nothing to them but looks distinctly demonic. Your tongue lolls out in what they can only see as some unholy expression. Ah! You bellow, your voice echoing off the tower walls, but you're not actually covered in grease. You only greased the axe handle.
So that's a weird thing to push back on.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Hen Hound, Tan, Keon.
What's up?
Thank you. Thank you. Good to be back, Ryan. It's not quite as hot as last time we were here.
It was bacon. I had to change my t-shirt.
Immediately.
Yeah. Immediately.
In front of us all.
Yeah, I think the sauna improvements that we were going to make with a little, maybe next time. Although the ventilation's not great in here, I'm not going to lie.
But I do like that. It sort of adds to the general intensity of the operation.
You wouldn't get an ale house in medieval England. Wouldn't have any ventilation, would it? It would be dank and
musty and
it would be
sweaty.
thick.
You've got to keep it authentic, you know.
What would you say the air in the Hen and Hound is thick with?
Yum-yums and peanuts.
And musk.
And musk.
So, yeah, what's everyone been up to in the last week? Any antics?
Not really. I feel like Keon's always going on holidays.
I went to Santorini.
Oh, nice.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely place.
What was the highlight?
You know what? It was food.
What's it?
Unbelievable seafood. Went to a lovely restaurant on the last night. They did shaft us a little bit, I have to say. 'Cause when you see catch of the day on the menu, they tell you like we've got 3 catch a day. It's monkfish, red snapper, sea bass. I was like, yeah, I'll have some of that. You don't see the prices, and I said I'll have the red snapper, and my wife said she'll have the sea bass, thinking we'll get 2 meals with the fish on each. What actually turned up was 2 large fishes. Like the tables, you know when they open out the tables and they start gutting it in front of you, that's when you know you're going to get your trousers pulled down. We had 2, one either side for one of each of us.
Did a huge fish eat?
A huge fish each. Like one of them would have fed like 4 people with the sides, because we had the sides as well, right?
Yeah.
So they didn't think to say maybe one would do.
Half would have done.
Yeah.
We had 2 between the 2 of us.
Did you get through it all?
I did the best I could.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Valiant effort.
Each one was 100 euros.
Oh,
So, that's quite a big fish, though.
Yeah,
gosh.
big fish, big bill.
big doggy bag.
Yeah. You can't even get fish to go, though. Like,
Yeah.
what do you do with that?
Doesn't keep, does it?
Yeah. So, I ate as much of it as I possibly could.
Well done.
But yeah, always ask the portion sizes when you're in a foreign country.
Sensible. Yeah.
I just got back from Spain, and
Whereabouts?
we went to Barcelona,
Okay.
and we were planning on going to Valencia, but for reasons that didn't happen. We've tried to go to Valencia 3 times now, and just every time that something's happened, I'm like, I don't think this place exists. But I also stupidly, without realizing it, booked the weekend of the Barcelona Grand Prix, and I was like, why is everything so expensive?
You didn't realise?
I didn't realize, no. So
no.
yeah, pricey. But it was good. The little one went to the sea for the first time.
Yeah.
And we take her swimming once a week, and she's sort of like used to it now. But she looked at the sea and she's like, that's a big fucking swimming pool. Like, what is that? And then they're like, come on, let's go to the sea. And she's there going, yeah, I don't want it, I don't like it. And I felt really bad, but we're both basically just laughing. Like, yeah, so she hated it. She was like traumatized.
Really?
And then the next day, took her back to Seaside, and she absolutely bloody loved it. So fickle beasts.
Baptism of water.
Baptism of water.
Persistence.
Yeah.
Just got to keep trying.
Exactly. What's the plan today, gents?
So I was thinking one of the things about PastMaster is normally you go in as the player and you have some agency as to what you want to do, and either will come in with a pre-formed plan like, I don't know, I want to see JFK being, stop him being shot or save the Titanic or whatever. You've got a mission in mind, or it'll say, where do you want to go, A, B or C, and you can choose. Now, do either of you two remember, or have you ever heard of a TV show that used to be on a long time ago called Quantum Leap?
I remember hearing of it, but
Okay.
I don't know if I ever actually watched it.
Yeah,
was that the one with the, like a gate, or was that, no, that was Stargate.
I think that's Stargate. Yeah. So I thought it might be a little bit before your time, but basically the premise is, it was just about going when I was a little boy. The premise is there's this man who is an unwilling time traveller, essentially, and each episode he gets inserted into the body of someone else in history.
Right.
And he doesn't know who it is. He's got to kind of work it out as he goes. And sometimes, he'll work it out by what people say to him. And he's like, "Oh right, I'm yeah, exactly, that sort of thing."
Yeah.
And then his mission will sort of become apparent through the interactions he has. So I thought, let's try this. So
Quantum leaping PastMaster.
we're quantum leaping. It's Ryan's leap.
Right.
Okay. So I don't know who you're going to be. You're not going to be able to choose who you are or where you are going.
This is going to really show up my inadequate history knowledge.
But
It could be anyone.
We just don't know.
Okay.
So we're just going to go with it. Let Claude decide.
Game Master Claude.
And
right.
you got to go. It's kind of like, I guess it adds to that gaming element. You're like, who the hell am I? What the hell am I doing? What's my mission?
Here's a quick reminder on how this works. We've created a set of instructions that we give to an AI tool like ChatGPT. And this essentially tells it all of the rules of the game. The AI then acts as our game master, and it decides what happens after each action that we give it. One of us will be the player, and one of us will read out what the game master says, complete with terrible attempts at accents. It's a bit like the original text adventure RPG games, or one of those choose your own adventure books where you have various options on how to proceed. Only with the AI, it's open-ended, so anything can happen, and usually does.
Are you up to the challenge?
Well up for it. That sounds. So have you tested this? Does it work?
I tested it once.
Who did you come out as?
I think I was Galileo.
Hey.
The telescope man.
The telescope man. Yeah, exactly. The telescope man. And they were
How
like,
did you find out?
I don't want to give away
Okay.
my tips. I think
Yeah.
that's part of the fun is working it out yourself.
So Ryan's gonna have to work out who he is. Is that what we're doing here?
That's what we're saying.
So it's like that game where you stick a post-it note to your head,
Kind of like that.
and,
Yeah.
and you go, "Am I a man? Am I don't know, a musician?"
Yeah. You could play it literally like that.
But then who's saying yes or no? Just the person I'm speaking to in the,
Yeah. If there's anyone
in
there.
the ale house.
Wow, this is gonna be cool.
So this is just a different angle.
love
We'll
it.
see what happens.
Let's dive in.
You wake with a pounding headache, your vision blurry and disorientated. The last thing you remember was, actually, you can't quite recall. Your head throbs as you try to focus on your surroundings. Cold stone beneath you, the acrid smell of smoke and unwashed bodies. Distant sounds
The
of
Hen and Hound. PastMaster.
Just after a really heavy night.
in here after 2 hours of recording with the door shut.
Weird to not have a welcome to PastMaster. That was already. I'm already
Jarred.
disorientated.
Yeah, it's true.
Where am I?
Yeah. Metal clanging against metal.
Okay.
These are the distant sounds you can hear. People shouting. Your clothes feel rough and unfamiliar against your skin. Something has gone very, very wrong. Or perhaps very right. You are no longer in your own time. You are no longer in your own body. But whose body? What time? What place? Welcome to PastMaster, Traveller. Your mission, whatever it may be, has just begun. But first tell me, what is your name? You don't know, do you?
Yeah. If I guess correctly now, have I won?
Yeah, I guess so.
I feel like I ruined it by asking where's the Welcome to PastMaster, because that's quite
So try see if you can get it in one, and then that can be your name for the journey.
So you're stone.
Yeah,
I can hear metal
people,
banging.
dead people around you. There's people shouting in the distance.
It sounds
Metal
like a
against
battle.
metal.
Like a battle is going in the distance, and it sounds like I'm in a prison cell.
Sounds like it, doesn't it? Yeah.
It feels like maybe it's the French Revolution.
That's kind of what I was.
Yeah.
That's where my mind went to.
I'm going to say my name is Marie Antoinette.
That's curious because it seems to have got confused by asking you what your name is.
Yeah, is that part of the problem? Because that's the
no.
standard.
When I tested it, it didn't give me any of that nonsense. So I wonder if it's going to be like, yes, you're Marie Antoinette. Congratulations. Let's see what your mission is, or if it's going to be like, no, you're not.
No,
Yeah, I don't know. Hang on, this is quite interesting. So, welcome, Marie Antoinette. You blink hard, trying to clear your vision. As your eyes adjust, you see a rough-hewn stone walls lit by flickering torchlight. The smell hits you stronger now. Unwashed bodies, stale bread, and something else. Fear. You're sitting on straw-covered flagstones. Your hands, when you look down at them, are pale, soft, and adorned with rings you don't recognize. Fine rings.
Ooh.
Expensive rings.
I'm
A
rich.
woman's voice nearby whispers, "Madam, you must wake up. They're coming closer."
So I wonder if I'd have said my name's Ryan, it would have gone, sir. You might like
How far have you influenced it? We don't know.
Madam, so you're a woman.
Yeah.
Through a small barred window high above, you hear it clearly now, an angry mob up above. Their voices carry words you can just make out. Down with the monarchy, and death to aristocrats. Your heart races. The fine silk dress you're wearing, the jeweled rings, the formal address of Madam. The woman beside you, a servant by her plain dress, looked at you with her desperate eyes. "What are your orders, Your Majesty?"
Oh,
Your
So-
Majesty.
okay.
A queen during a revolution.
Well, it certainly sounds like it, doesn't it?
I told you this was going to stretch my lack of knowledge of history.
I'm so glad I didn't do this.
Like, literally, the only, I mean, if it's the French Revolution, the only lady I know is Marie Antoinette.
Well, I mean, it pretty much sounds like
No,
her. No.
there's two more lines to this.
Okay, go.
The pieces click into place with terrifying clarity. What do you do next, Marie Antoinette?
Well,
it's
but
not-
also we don't know if it's
So I
just
just
calling
said,
you
am
that.
I Marie Antoinette?
I think I just want to make sure, because I'm a bit confused.
Because it might just be like, what's your name, like player?
Oh, okay,
Because
sure,
you're stuck
sure.
Because
Oh, no,
you've
you're right.
said that that's your
so I
name.
should have
It's
said
just
I'm
because it
right.
said the pieces click into place.
It thinks I figured it out.
Yeah.
So,
Just to clarify, I'm not Marie Antoinette, am I?
well, I'm probably going to ask that, but I'm just trying to think. So, I'm a majesty,
Yeah.
a queen or princess.
It sounds like you're hiding downstairs
I'm
somewhere.
hiding, and there's people above who don't like the monarchy.
Yeah.
So, the English Civil War, King Charles the
Yeah,
Third?
it could, or King Charles the First was the.
one of the King Charleses, not the third, it's the current king.
Yeah, it's not King. It's not, you're not Kate.
Am I Kate Middleton? I can smell the stench.
That's Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so I'm some sort of royal. There's some sort of rebellion going on. I mean, it could be any sort of European
Monarchy that's under the
monarchy thing
cosh.
that I'm just not aware of. But I'm assuming it's going to pick the biggies, the big
Yeah,
ones.
it's either going to be England or France by the sound
Yeah.
of it.
Was Marie Antoinette a royal?
Yeah.
She was the last queen of France
There
before
you
the
go.
French Revolution.
Oh. If I'm Marie Antoinette, can I play again? Because that was a bit
Yeah,
short.
too easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Am I Marie Antoinette?
And that doesn't mean you won the game.
Oh, because I've got a
You've
mission
got
as
a
well.
mission. Yeah, even if you figure out who you are, you've still got to do something.
Okay.
Am I the queen, Marie Antoinette?
Did I guess correctly? And
Maybe you could ask the serving girl next to you. Just remind me who I am again. Just tell me to be sure.
Yeah, you are Marie Antoinette.
Okay.
well, there you go.
And it'd be so interesting to know if that's you planted that and it was like, yeah, of course you are.
Yeah.
Or if you just said, yeah, I'm Ryan, it would have been totally different. You would have been just like a male, scruffy, dirty prisoner. Because it said at first your clothes were rough against your body,
Yeah, but that could just be you're not used to,
hiding.
or you're not used to old-fashioned material. You know, I've
Mm.
got sensitive skin. I've got.
But it said you were wearing a silk dress.
And then it said I was wearing.
We
yeah.
basically confused it by putting a character from history into the
Into
game.
it,
You should
I
have
think
just
so.
said John.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was my fault.
No, not at all.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's play again. But if it asks my name again, I'll just say my present name is Ryan, but I have no idea who I am currently or something.
Yeah.
Just to sort of
yeah.
get it to not
Okay.
confuse.
Okay.
Okay. Rewind.
The world dissolves around you in a swirl of colours and sensations. When your vision clears, you find yourself standing in dim candlelight, the acrid smell of tallow and unwashed bodies filling your nostrils. What's tallow?
Like sort of
Candle.
shit candles. It's candles made out of fat, I think. Animal fat.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Your clothes feel rough and heavy against your skin.
This is
Very similar.
Very similar.
Yeah. You blink, disorientated. This isn't where you were moments ago. The flickering shadows dance on stone walls, and somewhere in the distance you hear the sound of voices speaking in what sounds like English, but different, older.
Past it.
Okay, we get it. Old English.
Just say that then. Your head throbs. You have no idea where or when you are. Before we begin this adventure, tell me, what's your name?
I'll just say, my name is Ryan. In the 21st century, I'm Ryan.
My real name is Ryan.
But I have no idea whose body I've woken up in.
Just to remind you
Yeah.
what the game is.
Like, I don't even want to say Ryan. I don't want to...
Give it a flavour that
Yeah.
it can
Ooh.
latch onto.
Did I say English? Actually, it's Old Italian.
Welcome to the past, Ryan. You steady yourself against what feels like a wooden table. The candlelight reveals you're in some sort of chamber, stone walls, a narrow window showing only darkness beyond. Your hands, they're not your hands, rougher, with calloused fingers and dirt under the nails. A voice echoes from somewhere nearby. Footsteps on stone getting closer. Thomas! Thomas, where are you, lad?
Am I Thomas?
Thomas? I think you're Thomas, mate.
You're not Marie Antoinette, are you, with your
Yeah.
rough hands?
Are you Cromwell?
Could be Cromwell.
Ooh.
Well, there's Thomases from the past. The
Uh,
tank engine.
If you're Thomas the
Hey,
Tank
Dom.
Engine. There were lots of Thomases around, like Thomas Cromwell, Thomas Cranmer.
Thomas a Becket. He was
Thomas
a
Becket.
bishop, wasn't he? How old are we talking?
We don't know, do we?
Yeah.
Old.
So this person who just shouted for you, the voice is gruff, urgent, male, and it seems to be calling for you. You look down at yourself, rough woolen breeches, a stained linen shirt. Your reflection catches in a pewter cup on the table. What's a pewter cup?
Pewter, like pewter is like a tin cup sort of
Oh,
thing.
right. I'm learning so much. Your reflection catches in the pewter cup on the table. A face you don't recognize stares back. Younger than your own, with dark hair and a scraggly beard. The footsteps are almost at your door now. What do you do, Ryan? Thomas?
I'm going to have to ignore younger than your own because it has no idea how old I am.
Yeah, that's true.
I stare into the mirror and go, who am I?
Mirror,
So-
mirror
so-
on the cup.
Obviously in a castle at night time with my dirty hands,
Your shit
my
trousers.
shit trousers and the stinky candle. Oh, sorry, so you're saying, Thomas, come quickly.
Saying, where are you, wasn't he?
Yeah, his voice echoes. He's he's being quite urgent.
Oh,
He's
okay.
calling for you. Thomas, where are you, lad?
Lad, so I'm a younger man, potentially like a teenager. Where are you, lad?
You could shout, I'm here, Daddy.
So I'm going to say,
That could go one or two ways.
I'm just having a shit. Can you bring some bog roll in with you? Which they won't know what that is. Would they even have toilets? Maybe
Well,
it's long drops.
the
Yeah,
thing
where
that-
are you doing that?
Just in the corner.
I guess in a bucket. I'm not going to say where I'm doing it. I want it to tell me. And I cast around for a nail file to clean my filthy
Dirty
hands.
nails.
And we'll leave it at that for the time being. I kind of want to say, what's my surname? But so has it given me a mission, or is the mission
Will reveal
itself?
I
Yeah.
think that's the idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no
And
mission
is it
at
gonna know when it's complete?
I think so.
It's gonna go, congratulations.
Well, but basically on the one playthrough I've done, it gave me a mission, and when I'd done it or didn't do it, it was like, right, you're
but
done.
did it say your mission is
I
X?
think so.
Right, because it's definitely not said that here.
Not
has
yet.
it?
I think it reveals
yeah.
itself when you
Okay.
know who you are and.
Oh, okay.
Right. So the footsteps stop abruptly outside your door. There's a long, confused silence. Oh, what, Thomas? What in Christ's name is a bog roll? The voice sounds genuinely baffled. Are you fevered, lad? You cast about the small chamber, no nail file. The closest thing you can find is a small eating knife on the table, dull and stained. Everything here is rough-hewn. Wooden bowls, a straw-stuffed mattress, some sort of crude chamber pot in the corner. A man outside grows impatient. Thomas, the master wants to see you, now. Something about tomorrow's preparations. Through the narrow window, you catch a glimpse of other stone buildings in the moonlight. This isn't just old, this is medieval old. The door handle rattles. What do you do? So was Cromwell medieval times?
No, it was late.
He was later than
So
that.
it's not him.
It's not. He was, I guess, sort of Renaissance times, really,
Yeah.
wasn't he? So it's before that.
All right. Before Thomas Tank Engine?
Even before Thomas the Tank
Right.
Engine.
That's the only two famous Thomases I know.
I'm gonna have a look to see what else is in the room. Are there any name badges lying around?
Lanyards.
Is there a lanyard from a recent conference that I've attended? Or if I'm like a young lad, maybe I'm like a
I guess you
apprentice.
could say, like, are there any clues as to who I am?
Yeah, are there any clues to who I am? And if that fails, I might go, what's my surname? Do you think that's cheating? Or
Well, I think you can cheat all you like.
I just go, do you know what? I've been having a bit of a, was it the middle of the night? I was having a bit of a nightmare and I've forgotten who I am.
Well, if you say, I have a look to see if any clues clues in the room to see who I am, he might come back with
yeah, it
some
might
clues that
might
might give
some
the
clues.
game away, and then
Yeah,
you can
then
guess.
you're up and running.
Yeah.
Who do that?
Because the only Thomas I can think of, I don't think it's Thomas Cromwell, although he was.
It might not be will it be definitely a famous person?
You would have
Could it
thought
just be-
not to say-
Well, it
you
could just
might-
be you're a random guy called Thomas.
Yeah.
Who's got a mission? Yeah.
Have you typed in I want to find a lanyard?
Shall I look for that?
Well, no, it's just like I'm looking for a name
Maybe
badge
there's
or some
some
other clues.
name badges or
And I clean my nails with that bloody knife,
lanyards. Yeah.
wash my hands, and leave a turd in the chamber pot.
You've had a look to see if any clues in the room to who you are. Maybe there's a name badge or some lanyards from a past event. You also clean your nails with that knife. You leave a giant turd in the chamber pot and wash. You search the sparse chamber. No name badges. Hell, no badges of any kind. No lanyards. The most identifying thing you can find is a small wooden cross hanging from a leather cord and what looks like a crude guild mark carved into the wooden table. Some sort of hammer and anvil symbol.
I'm a Soviet spy. No.
You clean your nails with the knife. The chamber pot already contains evidence of previous use, and you use it generously. By washing your hands, there's a wooden bowl with what might be water, though it's murky and cold. As you're examining the guild mark, the door creaks open. A burly man
Hey, ding, ding, ding.
with
Wait.
greying hair.
Sorry.
For anyone who's unfamiliar with that is the bell for burly men.
That's the Burly Men bell.
Yeah.
The Last Order's bell.
This guy pokes his head in. Thomas, what's got into you? Speaking in riddles about bog, whatever that was. He eyes you suspiciously. Master Edmund wants you in the workshop.
Edmund.
Says there's work to finish before tomorrow's hanging.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
He pauses, studying your face in the candlelight. You look strange, lad. Like you've seen a ghost. The word hanging hangs heavy in the air. That's a tongue twister, isn't it? The word hanging hangs heavy in the air. What do you do?
I ask him, who's been hung? What work do I do? Where am I? And who are you?
The burly man's eyebrows shoot up. He steps fully into the room, lantern raised. Christ blood, Thomas. Did you hit your head? He sets the lantern down hard. Who's being hung? The bloody French spy we caught last week, that's who. And what work do you do? You're the executioner's apprentice, you daft sod.
Ooh.
Do they have French spies in medieval times?
Yeah, I guess so. They know what France is, yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, big time. They would be French spies, yeah.
He grabs your shoulder roughly. And where are you? You're in the Tower of London, same as you've been for 2 years running. I'm Hugh, your master's assistant. Have you lost your wits entirely? His face grows darker. Master Edmund won't stand for this nonsense. Not the night before an execution. If you can't remember your own trade, he trails off ominously. Through the window, you notice the Thames glinting in the moonlight. The Tower, medieval England. And you're apparently involved in someone's death tomorrow. Hugh crosses himself. Mother of God, what's wrong with you, lad? What do you do?
I say it must have been that curry I ate last night. It's playing havoc with both my bowels and my memory.
Would they have curry back then?
Definitely not.
What the hell is curry?
I think there's going to be a lot of, what are you on about, mate?
And then I say, if only there was some sort of game master that I could ask whether I'm actually a famous person from history or just some guy. Oh, well, I guess I better get ready for this hanging.
You're saying that to him? If
Yeah.
a game master.
I'm saying that out loud.
Right.
And seeing who's listening.
Yeah. Because unless is there a famous executioner's apprentice from medieval times?
If there is, I don't know who it is.
Hugh stares at you like you've grown a second head. Curry? What in the devil's name is curry? First you asked for a bog roll, whatever unholy thing that is. Now you're babbling about curry and game masters. Have the demons gotten into you? His voice drops to a whisper. The priest always said working with the headsman's axe brings evil spirits. He grips his wooden cross. From somewhere in the tower, a bell tolls. Hugh jumps. Master Edmund will have both our heads off if we're late. The French spy dies at dawn, and the axe needs sharpening. He eyes you warily. Can you even remember how to work the grindstone, or has this curse stolen that from you too? The weight of it hits you. You're an executioner's apprentice in medieval England, and someone's going to die tomorrow by your hand. What do you do?
So I guess that's who I am,
Yeah,
right?
you're
Just-
not anyone famous. You're
Yeah.
just a guy named Thomas who works as an executioner.
Yeah, that's the deal.
Surprise!
So I say, let's go fucking chop some heads off.
Relishing your new role. Yeah, and I guess at some point your mission will become clear. I presume it's not just to carry on with your day job.
Shall I remind
Yeah.
him that they have a mission?
Yeah, yeah, why not?
Let's go chop
Sure.
some heads off.
By the way,
I wonder if that's my only mission here.
Yeah.
is that
So in Quantum Leap, how does he then get back to his own body?
I don't think he ever does. I think it's like an ongoing quest, and he's like hoping one day we'll send him back to his real body, but it's just like whoop, 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 whoop. And then he's like he's like, oh shit, who am I now?
Okay. And is it presumably it's a different actor each time? It's not-
Well, it kind of films the same actor wearing different clothes each time, so it would be like you dressed as Thomas essentially if we were filming this.
let's go chop some fucking heads off. And then you go, by the way, is this my only mission here, or is there something else? Hugh's face goes white as parchment. Sweet Virgin Mary, he stumbles backwards. Thomas, you never speak like that. You're always queasy before an execution, green as spring grass and praying for the condemned man's soul. He grabs his cross tighter. Something's got very wrong here. The Thomas I know would be in the chapel right now asking God's forgiveness for what he must do tomorrow. A new voice cuts through the night, deeper, more authoritative. Hugh, where's that boy? The axe won't sharpen itself. Hugh whispers urgently. That's Master Edmund. If he sees you acting like this, bloodthirsty savage. Thomas, executioners are meant to be solemn servants of justice, not butchers who enjoy their work. He grabs your arm. Whatever's got into you, push it down. Master Edmund already thinks you're too soft for this trade. If he thinks you've gone mad with bloodlust. The footsteps grow closer. Through the shadows, you see there's more going on here than just tomorrow's execution. This is your life now, and you're clearly not living it right. What do you do?
I nod. So what was his name?
Hugh
Hugh.
or Edmund?
Edmund's the older guy, right?
Yeah.
I nod at Hugh, and then I go to Edmund, and I very confidently say, okay, I'm ready to sharpen the axe. Point me. I should know where it is, shouldn't I? And I confidently walk in the direction that I think the axe
might be in.
It's this way, isn't it? I say as I
Walk down the corridor.
with purpose, singing la 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 la, sharpen the axe, sharpen the axe.
Do you actually want me to write
Off
with this?
comes his head.
Do you ever see Stressed Eric?
Oh, I
remember
know,
that
no, I
cartoon?
know the name.
Yeah.
I know the name.
It's like a cartoon in the 90s or early noughties of this like really stressed single father, and everything's going wrong for him. And he's got this one daughter who's like allergic to everything, and he's got this crazy ex-wife and these perfect neighbors they're literally called Mr. and Mrs. Perfect. And his life's like awful. And this one day he's got to do this report for his boss, and it's like the biggest, most important thing, and he's not done it. And then all these other things happen. And he's finally got it done. He prints it off, and he sticks it in like the pigeonhole at work, and then the cleaner walks around going la 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 la, stick it in the bin, and then throws it away. But ever since then, I've had that like little melody.
He had the phrase, you know, when you wake up before your alarm goes off and you go, please don't let it be morning.
Oh yeah,
That was it. And I still sometimes think that. I still have my stressed out moments where I'm like, please don't let it be morning. And then you look at your watch and it's like, if only 4 o'clock, you're like, yes. Or when it's like 2 minutes before it goes off, you're like, oh. Hugh groans behind you as you stride confidently straight into a stone wall. Thomas!
not even down a corridor, just into a wall.
This way, isn't it?
Like a lemming.
Like, yeah. Like when you're trying to control a computer game character, you're not quite very good at it.
The workshop's the other way, you fool. Your singing echoes off the narrow stone corridors. From ahead comes a gruff voice. What's all that bloody noise? Master Edmund emerges from the shadows. A thick-set man with hands like ham and a face that's seen too much death.
Oh dear, oh dear.
He carries a large axe, its edge gleamingly dully in the torchlight. Thomas, his voice carries a dangerous edge. Why are you singing like some drunk person? And why did Hugh have to fetch you? He studies your face in the flickering light. You look different, strange. His grip tightens on the axe handle. The French spy dies at first light. This axe must be perfect. Are you ready to do your duty, or has working in the tower finally broken your mind? Hugh shoots you a warning look. One wrong word here, and it could end very badly. The axe gleams between you and Master Edmund. What do you do?
At this point, there hasn't really been a lot of adventure beyond just trying to get you out of this room to sharpen an axe.
And that has been a struggle.
A real struggle.
I say, give me the fucking axe already. I will sharpen.
Oh, we've gone the other way again. You've gone all...
Gone really bold.
Oh, yeah. What was I for? I was confident.
You were like that, and then Hugh was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Tone
you're
it down
not
a bit.
like
Yeah.
this.
Tone it
And
down.
then you toned it down and calmly went, okay, let's go do this thing. La, la, la.
Oh, yeah. So
Walked into a wall, and now you're bold as brass again.
I calmly take the axe from him,
Right.
showing no emotion whatsoever, and cool as a cucumber.
Cut his fucking head off.
No. I'm going to
sorry.
go sharpen it. But yeah, I just want to like get away from these NPCs and just have some alone time with my axe.
Don't we all?
So yeah, I'll go.
Cool
I'll go.
as a cucumber, you walk
I
off.
take the axe, I walk off with it, and then I spend all night sharpening the fucking shit out of it. But I sharpen not just the axe bit, I also sharpen the handle a little bit,
Wow.
or splinter it up. But
Okay.
just nothing that could be, thrown back at me, but just enough that hopefully the guy gets a bit annoyed. But basically what I want to do is we'll get out there, and then that's when I become crazy. I want to get out of this room first.
Yeah.
Please.
Get you out of this room.
It's like a sort of escape room so far,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Master Edmund's eyes widen as you simply take the executioner's axe from his hands, something an apprentice would never normally dare do, but your calm confidence seems to catch him off guard. You find the grindstone in the workshop and set to work. The rhythmic scraping fills the stone chamber as sparks fly. You work methodically and precisely. But then you start sharpening the wooden handle.
That's so mad.
Thomas! Master Edmund barks. What in Christ's name's you doing? You'll ruin the grip! Hugh winces as you continue grinding the wood against the stone, creating a smooth, slippery surface where rough wood should provide purchase.
You've been caught and you're still doing it. Like, looking him in the
He's just
eye
there
as you
going,
carry on
what
with
are you
it.
doing? He's not actually stopping me.
Stop! Edmund lunges forward, grabbing the axe. An executioner needs to grip on his handle, not polished stick that'll slip from his hands. He examines the blade, which you've actually sharpened beautifully.
Thank you.
Then the ruined handle. The blade's perfect, but this handle... He shakes his head. We'll have to wrap it in leather strips now, and pray it holds. Edmund stares at you with growing suspicion. 20 years I've been doing this work. Never seen an apprentice try and sharpen a wooden handle. Dawn approaches, someone's life hangs in the balance. What do you do? I feel like this is your only task. Like, there's no...
Yeah.
There's no hint of a
Are you,
grand
basically, are
omission.
you
is-
going to actually let this French guy die, or are you going to use
Set him
the axe
free.
on someone else?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I do. This is the most I'm just working a job episode ever. Like, I'm like, I take a 20-minute tea break. No.
They didn't have that back in the day.
Yeah.
No breaks.
I want to get.
I'm on my tea break.
Oh, let's get to dawn. I fast forward to dawn.
Yeah.
And what I want to do is, without anyone seeing, I stand there like this.
What? Describe it.
Sorry, yeah.
Straight
I
up.
stand straight up, arms to side, just like a sort of statue, waiting for dawn. And then as soon as it looks like it's about to happen, I cover the pole of the axe in like grease. But I do it so that no one notices, and hopefully the executioner doesn't notice.
Tallow.
Yeah, tallow. So that it's going to be like he's not going to be able to have much control over it.
You might do a really bad job with
He's
it.
going to do a really bad job. There's got to be some grease lying around somewhere. And I smother the sharpened handle and the leather straps that we wrapped around it in grease so that it's slippy again. But I do it subtly so no one can see. And then I wait for the prisoner to be brought up, and I hand the axe to Edmund, and I say, "Have some of that.
Have some of that, you.
Have some of that, you."
So naughty.
And then I watch as he flings the axe.
Surely the game master should decide what happens there.
Well, we'll lead him a bit. I'd like to think that he pushes back, but what I'm hoping is that he swings it and it sort of flies out of his hands and just is really like awful.
Kills the king.
At which point I then reveal my madness and sort of like do like kiss, like tongue out, like
Making sort of devil rock and roll
rip
signs.
my t-shirt off, rip my whatever I'm wearing off, and then
Jerking
run
off.
around.
So you slip away into the shadows of the tower, finding a dark alcove near the armory. Standing motionless, you wait as the sky begins to lighten. Moving carefully, you retrieve tallow and work it into the leather wrappings you hastily applied to the handle. The grease soaks in, making the grip treacherous, but not obviously so. Dawn breaks grey and cold over Tower Green. A crowd gathers. Nobles, guards, curious onlookers. The French spy is dragged forward. A thin man with defiant eyes who spits and curses in broken English. You want to give an example of that, Tan?
You are stupid English fuckers. Fuck to you.
Lovely.
Fuck to you.
Broken English. That's what I think it might be.
You approach Master Edmund with the axe. Your face a mask of calm. Have some of that, you you say quietly, handing him the weapon. He doesn't hear you, kind of like muttering.
So
Oh no, he does.
Oh, he heard me.
He heard you. Edmund's face goes purple with rage at your words. Before he can respond, he hefts the axe. The grease handle slips. The heavy blade spins through the air, clattering across the cobblestones towards the crowd. Nobles shriek and scatter. Guards dive for cover. The French spy laughs bitterly. Master Edmund stares at his empty hands and then at you. A mixture of fury and dawning realization. Seize him, he roars. What do you do?
I rip my tunic off. I do the devil horn gesture with my hands, like the rock gesture. Stick my tongue out like dude from Kiss. And go, ah! And I run around in circles, but they can't catch me because I'm so nimble and I'm covered in tallow grease.
And then I hope that my body goes go into someone else's body quickly. Also,
You know, Family Guy, the guy covered in grease who runs around.
Yeah, like was it the greased up death guy?
Yeah.
I don't think there was ever an episode of Quantum Leap where this was
It's like there's got to be some way of shaking you out of this.
this sort of rigid circuit of trying to do your job.
You tear through your rough woolen tunic, clean off. The crowd gasps as you throw up the horns, a gesture that means nothing to them but looks distinctly demonic. Your tongue lolls out in what they can only see as some unholy expression. Ah! You bellow, your voice echoing off the tower walls. But you're not actually covered in grease. You only greased the axe handle.
So that's a weird thing to push back on.
Yeah.
I know. The guards surge forward, and your pale, skinnier body offers no supernatural slipperiness. The first guard tackles you to the cobblestones.
Oof.
2 more pile on. Your demonic wailing turns into very human grunts as mail-clad knees drive into your ribs. Ouch. Possessed! Someone shouts from the crowd. Witchcraft! Screams a noble woman. Master Edmund looms over you, his face twisted with rage and something approaching terror. I knew something was wrong with you, Thomas. But this is the devil's work. The French spy, still bound, laughs until tears run down his face. And he says, even the English demons are fools.
Even the English demons are fools.
You're pinned, half naked, surrounded by medieval guards. They think you're literally possessed by Satan. What do you do? I don't know what you really can do. Why wouldn't it let you be slippery? I literally said
that's one thing
in the prompt. They
It's
can't catch me because my body's covered in slippery grease. And he
like,
goes, no, it's not.
Yeah. Of all the things. No, you can't be slippery. So I'm pinned.
You're pinned down. You got guards.
There's no way I can like.
I guess you can just wait and see what happens. Do your worst. You can
Well,
say.
I was gonna be like, I shout at them. How do you like them apples? You know, like the Matrix where Agent Smith is piling on him,
and he just like,
and he sort of goes, "Pow!" and
then sort of jumps into the sky and flies away.
They all like fly off him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
I crouch down and I use. Given that I've somehow travelled through time, there must be some sort of huge amount of energy that it would have taken to do that and to transport my consciousness into this body.
You're going to harness it.
And I'm going to harness that energy because whatever brought me here is something to do with consciousness and therefore in my mind. So I'm going to harness that into superhuman physical strength, which I'm then going to use to sort of explode upwards like the Hulk, throwing these medieval bastards off me. Then I say, how do you like those apples?
Them apples. How do you like them apples?
And I confidently walk out, picking up the axe on my way over my shoulder and whistle a
happy tune.
it's plausible.
Pierce, what the fuck is my mission?
Yeah.
Is it going to let you do that though?
Well,
Like it didn't let you be. It didn't let you be greasy. Is it going to let you harness some physical energy?
I'm going to say 5% chance of success.
I just think like presumably the prompt says something about it's quantum leap and you've woken up in another body, right? So I like to think that it thinks, quote unquote,
There's some quantum energy here.
There's some logic to the fact that I've been transported back.
You crouch down, concentrating intensely, trying to tap into whatever mystical forces brought you here.
Correct.
Nothing happens.
Oh,
You're still just Thomas the Apprentice Executioner.
But do I not at least sort of push up against?
No, not even like a little nudge.
Oh.
You're skinny and weak and pinned under 3 burly medieval guards. The cobblestones are cold and rough against your bare back. Oh, right, so you're on your back.
Oh.
They're laying on top of you on your front. Wow. Get off me, you grunts, straining against their weight. But there's no superhuman strength, no time travel energy to harness, just the very human lifts of an undernourished apprentice's body.
That sucks.
You manage to whistle a few notes of what sounds vaguely melodic.
Get off me!
Bind him, Master Edmund commands, and fetch the priest. We'll need an exorcism before we can hang him for sabotage. The rope appears, your arms wrenched behind your back. He's the French spy still like watching all of this.
he's loving it.
He's not trying to get away or anything. He's just like, I'm going to stay and see how this
Well,
unfolds.
he's not the worst one here now, is he?
He calls out in a heavily accented English.
Go on, Kim, give it your French.
The mad boy gave me a gift. Now I die laughing at English fools. No, not as good as yours.
That's perfect.
The tower's bells begin to toll. You're bound, half naked, accused of witchcraft, and your escape plan has failed spectacularly. What do you do next?
I love it that it always finishes with, what do you do?
Yeah, like, what can I do?
At this point, I would just go, what would you suggest I do?
I was thinking that.
Like, if you were in my position, mate.
Just really, is there anything I can do? I could
Beg forgiveness.
I can beg forgiveness. I can say, if you kill me, I won't tell you where the gold is.
Yeah.
Uh,
Sorry about all that.
I could say, if
Sorry,
anything
mate.
happens to
Sorry
me,
about that.
a rider, if I don't check in, a rider will be released, taking some propaganda, taking some like I could try and blackmail them as like, your mother's been sleeping with somebody, and that information is going to be released if anything happens to me.
Blackmail.
Well, who's the leader here?
Well, we don't really know. Edmund is the
These are-
highest ranking named
Master Edmund is the one
NPC.
who's commanding everyone.
Yeah.
We don't know who the actual
I'm going
king
to say
is.
I know something about Master Edmund that will change the world.
Good chat.
If anything happens to me, you're all fucked.
That sounds desperate.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's
But I think that's fine. I think that's appropriate.
You try to speak, but the gag
oh,
muffles your
gags!
words.
I forgot it was
Yeah.
gags.
It literally got Edmund fucked. Comes out as desperate gargled sounds. Master Edmund leans closer, his face hard. What's the mad boy trying to say? A guard removes the gag, cautiously, ready to stuff it back in. You gasp. I know something about Master Edmund that will change the world. If anything happens to me, you're all fucked. The crowd murmurs. Master Edmund's face goes pale, then red with fury. What lies does the demon speak through this boy? He snarls, but there's something in his eyes, a flicker of genuine fear.
Oh.
The French spy perks up with interest. Oh. Do it better than me.
Oh, his boy knows secrets. It's weird how he's become like this comedy character.
Yeah.
This jolly commentator on
And
the
no one's
side.
like turned around and gone, who asked you? Like, a nobleman in fine robes steps forward. What do you claim to know, apprentice? Master Edmund grips his sword. Don't listen to him, my lord. The boy's clearly possessed. His words are poison. But the crowd has gone quiet, waiting. Even the priest has stopped his approach, curious to spite himself. What do you do? So they've actually got their attention.
Yeah. This is it's been going down, 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 down,
It's like,
down.
This is
hang
the
on.
first upbeat.
This is the first slight upbeat. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I'm
You've
going
got
to
to say
say
something believable.
that Master Edmund knows this man, and I point at the French, or I gesture.
Oh,
He knows him. He's not the only French spy. This is all a ploy because he's in league with these French spies. They're sacrificing this guy so that you won't suspect the major coup that's about to happen. If we die, the coup will happen. Because only that was the plan all along, and only I know the rest to stop it. Something like that.
Yeah, good.
And Edmund's in on it.
Kill him instead.
Kill.
Let me go.
And then I look up at Edmund and I mouth so no one else can hear. How'd you like them apples?
I mean, his face is already purple. I don't know what colour it can go now. Black, I suppose. Just completely dark purple.
Basically, if I can even just I've lost, right? I'm dead.
So
if I could do something before
bring him down with you.
Yeah, even just make him go, what?
Your words hit the crowd like a thunderbolt. Gasps and shouts erupt from noble guards alike. Master Edmund's face drains of colour. That's madness! I've served the crown faithfully for 20 years. But the French spy, instead of backing up your story, bursts into laughter.
But he was crazy, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care about dying.
This crazy
I should have
boy.
said that.
He thinks I know the executioner. I'd never see this fat English pig before. They dragged me here. The nobleman steps closer, studying Edmund's pale face. Strange how quickly he went white, Master Edmund. And the boy. How would an apprentice know of such things unless... My lord, Edmund stammers. The boy's been acting strange all night, speaking in tongues, ruining equipment. He's clearly possessed. But doubt has been planted. Guards exchange glances. The crowd murmurs. Your whispered taunt makes Edmund's jaw clench with rage, but he can't respond without looking more suspicious.
This is Goldilocks mode.
Yeah.
Just when you think you've
The
lost.
French spy really needs to get on board with this.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. The French spy continues laughing. English madness. First they try execute me with a broken axe. Now they accuse me of their own executioner. The situation teeters on a knife's edge. You've sown chaos, but your accusation isn't holding up well. What do you do? It sounds like it's holding up quite well. The only person ruining it is the French dude.
Yeah. I say, look at this guy. He is
What guy are you
clearly
talking about?
the French guy. He's clearly mad and prepared to die, which he is because he doesn't seem to give a shit.
Yeah, he just thinks it's hilarious.
It's like he's like this is delaying his execution and ha ha ha, like the funny English guy. Like if you were literally about to die, you wouldn't give a shit about some other person who's about to die. You'd just be like, you'd either be quiet and trying to think, how can I use this to my advantage?
You'd be making your
you'd be trying
peace
to escape.
with God or
It's like,
trying to escape.
Yeah, like you wouldn't be like, nice one, dude.
Lol.
So I'd say something to that effect.
Okay.
Now let me go free and execute Edmund.
Yeah.
He's done enough killing.
The crowd looked between Edmund and the French spy, searching for this supposed chemistry. The French spy stops laughing and stares at you incredulously. What chemistry? You mad English dog. I spit on this executioner pig. He actually spits in Edmund's direction to prove his point. Master Edmund wipes a spittle from his face, looking genuinely disgusted. My lord, this proves the boy speaks madness. This creature just spat on me. The guard scratches his head. The Frenchman seems to truly hate Master Edmund, my lord. The nobleman frowns. If they were conspirators, would the spy spit on his ally and risk his life to maintain a pretense when death is certain anyway?
Because he's crazy.
Yeah.
He's crazy. He
Yeah.
wants to die.
Yes, mate. Your accusation is falling apart. The French spy's genuine hatred of Edmund is obvious to everyone. The priest finally speaks up. The boy's mind is clearly addled. We should focus on the exorcism.
Oh,
This is a really
let's get a bit dry.
blow by blow.
So I think it's time to ask Claude, what do you suggest I do?
Yeah. What do you suggest I do?
And should we ask it, what is my mission? Because I haven't got a clue.
Yeah. I guess it probably was, don't let the French guy
Yeah.
die.
Maybe. Well, who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah.
What was my mission?
What was my mission?
Ryan. Let me step back and clarify your mission as game master. You're Thomas, an executioner's apprentice for the Tower of London, sometime in medieval England. Your actual mission, which you were supposed to discover through exploration rather than sabotaging executions, was to prevent a real conspiracy.
Which is?
The French spy you just tried to save, he actually does know something crucial about a planned attack on the tower. But instead of learning what he knows, you've ruined the execution, accused innocent people of treason, made everyone think you're possessed, and gotten yourself tied up and about to be exercised and hanged. What I suggest, stop the chaos, try to talk to the French spy properly, ask him what he actually knows about threats to the tower. Why would he tell you?
Yeah, we're in the middle of like a circle with
Yeah.
loads of people. Like,
Just like, right, guys, so let me just have a minute with the spy.
yeah.
Just give us
I've proven
five,
my
yeah?
worth,
Just give us five. Your mission likely involves using your knowledge of the future to prevent some historical disaster, but you need to listen and investigate rather than randomly causing mayhem. You're currently bound, surrounded by guards who think you're demon-possessed and have thoroughly blown your cover as a normal apprentice. Your immediate options are try to speak calmly and rationally to prove you're not possessed, or ask to speak privately with the French spy to learn what he actually knows.
Well, that's kind of like you've asked for a cheat there, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you could either use that now and say, the French spy knows something.
Yeah.
You've been given a clue by the game master.
I mean the French, not Edward knows something. The French, I've got
Yeah,
information about
yeah.
the French spy. Yeah.
Well, so what I've been saying that Edmund is in on it. But
Yeah.
what does the French spy know?
He knows.
I say, okay, fine. There's going to be an attack on the Tower of London, coordinated by Edmund and the French spy, aka the two French spies. I don't care if I die. I just thought you'd like to know. And then I sing "We Are the Champions" ad nauseum
Until
until I die. Until someone stops me
finally.
finally and puts me to rest. And I hope that my consciousness migrates to
Another host.
another host.
You shout your warning about the attack, but the crowd's patience has worn thin. Your previous wild accusations have destroyed your credibility.
Fair.
Enough, the nobleman barks. The boy speaks nothing but madness and lies. You start to something triumphant, but it comes out as off-key wobbling that sounds more like the ravings of a lunatic than any recognizable tune. Master Edmund, emboldened by the crowd's disbelief, steps forward. My lord, I've served faithfully for decades. This apprentice has clearly lost his mind, perhaps from working too close to death and darkness. The French spy shakes his head in disgust. This mad boy ruins his own warnings with his foolishness. The priest raises his cross. We must perform the rite immediately. The demon speaks through him. A guard approaches with a rope. Shall we just prepare the gibbet, my lord? The gibbet.
Gibbet.
Shall we just prepare the gibbet, my lord, for witchcraft and disrupting the king's justice? You've cried wolf too many times. Your wild behaviour has made it impossible for anyone to take your warning seriously, even if it does contain the truth. The tower bells toll ominously as storm clouds gather overhead. What do you do?
What do I do?
I died.
I start singing a new song. Another one bites the dust. And I moonwalk to the executioner's
To the
gibbet. I place my head
And wait.
on it. I look up, thumbs up, and I go, have some of that.
Have some of that.
And if it asks me what do I do one more time, then I'll grab the axe myself and I'll decapitate myself.
Yeah, if they still don't kill you after this, they're like, and then they just think you're mad. What do you do next? It's like, you attempt some sort of rhythmic chant. It's like, it won't let you sing well. It's like you attempt to sing.
It's like, no, I sing.
You attempt some sort of rhythmic chanting while doing a particular sliding backwards walk towards the wooden gibbet.
Oh, so they let go of me.
The crowd stares in bewilderment as you perform this bizarre shuffling dance. What manner of devil's ritual is this? Yeah, it does look like a bit of a possession thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, actually.
You reach the gibbet and actually place your own head in the noose, giving a cheerful thumbs up. Have some of that! The crowd falls silent. Even hardened executioners and guards look disturbed by your enthusiastic embrace of death. The French spy stops laughing entirely. Mon Dieu, this boy is truly mad. Master Edmund steps back, genuinely unnerved. In 20 years, I've never seen a condemned man so eager. The nobleman frowns deeply. This is unnatural. No man welcomes death with such joy. A guard whispers, perhaps he really is possessed, my lord. What Christian soul would dance into his own hanging? The priest begins muttering prayers rapidly. Your cheerful acceptance of execution has actually made them more convinced you're supernatural rather than simply mad. The noose sits loose around your neck. One pull of the rope, and the strange endeavour ends.
It's not no axe. Am I being hanged?
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah.
I'm mixing my deaths up.
Yeah. So
Is it saying what do I do?
Yeah, there's a loose noose around your neck. What do you do?
My God.
What do you do?
I pull it. No. Well, do you know what? I say to them, like a sort of big evil laugh. Mwahahahaha. Kill me now so that I can unleash the beasts upon you. Basically, I want to convince them that if they kill me,
yeah,
hell will
literally open
hell
up.
mouth will open,
And what I absolutely don't want them to do is release me and let me walk away.
Okay.
And and I carry on singing, and I, do the devil horns and just do whatever it takes to make them think. Actually, to be fair, if you saw someone like that willing to die back in that, you would be like,
there's something not quite
maybe
right
we
here.
shouldn't kill them.
The effect is immediate and dramatic. Several guards step back, crossing themselves. The priest goes white as parchment. Mother of God, whispers a nobleman. The demon threatens us all. The executioner's assistant drops his rope. My lord, if killing him releases things, should we not seek another way? Even the hardened noblemen look troubled. Medieval minds take supernatural threats seriously. The French spy stares at you with newfound respect and terror.
Finally.
Perhaps this boy speaks truth about demons. Master Edmund tries to maintain authority, but his voice wavers. We cannot let fear of superstition. Superstition? The priest interrupts sharply. The boy predicted our deaths if we execute him. What if he speaks truly? The crowd mutters anxiously. Storm clouds overhead rumble with thunder. You've created a perfect standoff. They're afraid to kill you, but equally afraid to let you live.
Oh God, what do you do?
And I'm afraid to end the game as your game master.
If they don't kill me, then my backup plan is that I'll just unleash hell anyway within the next 10 seconds.
Open a hell mouth.
I'm going to open a hell mouth. I scream in a sort of like a death metal, like, gonna fucking open a hell mouth if you don't leave it. Like, so they got 10 seconds to release me. They either have to kill me,
or let you go,
which will release hell, or in 10 seconds release hell, or do the thing that I don't want them to do, which is let me walk out of here. I say. they would be suspicious, and I am acting like a fucking crazy person.
You are.
Which is realistically making me look like I'm possessed. So I'm obviously not possessed.
Or are you?
But they don't know that. So I mean, I am intrigued. I don't want it to say what you do. I want it to fucking decide. But
you throw back your head and shriek. If you don't kill me, I will unleash hell with a deathly scream. You either kill me and unleash hell, or let me live and I open a portal to hell. You have 10 seconds to decide. The crowd panics completely. Guards flee. Nobles scatter. The priest drops his cross and runs. 10, you bellow. Kill him, shouts Pastor Edmund. 9.
Wait, hang on a sec. So you've said you either kill me or
Hell's coming either way.
Yeah,
you got 10 seconds to decide.
You were supposed to say hell's coming in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Or you kill me, in which case hell's coming, or you let me go, in which case hell isn't coming.
Oh right, I thought you said it is
I thought
coming.
It's coming either way.
No, well, the option I want them to play is let me go, and hell won't come, and that's what I don't want. Really.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I thought you were saying hell's going to come.
I wanted
way.
them to let me go, and I was just going to walk off into the sunset, basically.
Well, maybe that'll happen anyway.
But now it's hell or hell.
It's hell or hell, yeah.
So what's the outcome?
Well, we're only on 9. So 9. No, don't, screams the priest from a safe distance. 8. No. 7. The French spy breaks free in the chaos and bolts to the gates. Well, he got away.
He got away. Yeah,
good,
nice.
Good for him. 6. 5. The nobleman stands paralyzed, unable to choose between 2 forms of damnation. 4. 3. 2. At 1. You open your mouth for the most hellish scream you can muster. But instead of demons pouring forth, you simply fade. The world dissolves around you in swirls of colour and time. You find yourself back in your own body, your own time, standing exactly where this adventure began. A voice echoes. Mission failed, Ryan. Game over. Sometimes the greatest victory is knowing when to stop digging the hole deeper. Game over. Perhaps next time, try listening before threatening to end the world. Wah, wah, wah.
Well, unlucky, mate, but good effort.
Yeah.
I have to. I have to say it's not quite how I expected this game to go, but
I thought. I don't know. I thought I'd at least like get out of there or do something more meaningful than spend ages getting out of a room.
Well, it said you were supposed to discover that he was that you're trying to prevent a real conspiracy, and that he actually does know something crucial about. How would you ever have got to that?
I don't know. Do you remember an episode of Red Dwarf called Back to Reality? Did you watch Red Dwarf ever?
I did, but I don't remember the episode title.
So there's it's quite sort of late on, and I think as you're watching the episode, you see the crew descend into the ocean and they're being pursued by a giant squid, and then it kills them, and then they wake up and realise they've all been playing a video game for years and years. And the guy who's like unplugging them is going like, "Oh, did you find the microdot in Rimmer's swimming certificate with the hidden message?" And they're like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "Don't tell me you were playing the shit version of Rimmer the whole time." And they were like, "What?" And he's like, he's a super spy. And they're like, "Oh shit!" It feels a bit like that. Like there's this big mission that you just sort of
didn't do.
you just like sharpened up his axe and greased it weirdly and said, "Have some of that, you plonker," and then just got distracted from the mission. Interesting.
So it just landed me back. So I got what I wanted, right? I'm back in my own body.
Yeah.
What do I care if the mission was?
I think it's
if
irrelevant.
you woke up in the wrong body, you just want to get back, right? So
basically, you've had a horrid dream and woken up.
I've had a horrible nightmare. I've terrified some poor plebs from the past, and otherwise had a jolly good time. I've improved my axe sharpening skills.
Yeah.
I put that on my CV.
Yeah.
Put that on my LinkedIn.
Handle greasing.
Yeah.
I think it's. I don't know. Do we want to have another quantum leap at some stage or not? I think maybe with a bit of finessing.
I quite liked it. I think we could a little spin-off every so often, Quantum Leap Master.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we just need to make it sort of a bit more
defined.
Yeah, like not if you're in a situation where you can't do anything, don't ask what you did. Like, come on.
And I thought it was interesting as well. There was a bit of a sort of I don't know if it was Marie Antoinette. And it was unclear whether or not you sort of influenced it to make it think you were Marie Antoinette, or whether it kind of had that in mind already. But it's interesting.
It would have been quite
that-
tense.
It would have been, wouldn't it? But the first time I played it, it made me Galileo, and then this time you were just a nobody, kind of like Thomas the
I
Executioner's
think we might need
Apprentice.
to put in the prompt that they are a well-known person.
I mean, do they need to be? Could it maybe
That was quite fun.
Maybe it's fun being like a nobody and
Just
you can
random.
become a somebody.
But how you're meant to know what your mission is, I think, is almost impossible. I don't know.
That was hard.
How
What-
would you have figured that out?
No, well, no. But what I do like is normally PastMaster, it's you're just in the past with your present day knowledge.
Hmm.
But this is like, you're not you.
You've got an identity.
You're like somebody else,
yeah.
which I quite like because I also like the idea of just like from the other person's perspective, you got this like sniveling little weak apprentice who then one day is just like, "Rah!"
I don't know, a massive poo in the pot.
You can see why the priest got brought out, can't you?
I mean, they reacted how they should have reacted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. There was an element of realism there, I suppose.
Well, we watched the sun go down. That was
Yes.
quite the game.
Well,
I'm exhausted.
I enjoyed it.
That was good, though. I like the concept.
Yeah, absolutely. What do we think for the AI song this week?
Do a mashup of all the songs you mentioned in there, maybe.
The songs I mentioned.
We had
Queen.
Queen.
Oh, of course,
The
yeah,
One
yeah.
Bites the Dust. You had We Are the Champions.
Yeah.
You had the Great Escape theme tune.
Oh, yeah.
You had some Gene Simmons in there.
you could have like a little whistle solo in the middle.
Well, we can hear that at the end of the episode. In the meantime, do check us out on our socials. PastMasterPod on Instagram, PastMaster AI on X.
PastMasterPod@gmail.com and PastMaster.ai for our map and newsletter.
Let us know what you thought of today's episode. Do get in touch and tune in next time for more PastMaster Adventure.
Woke up in medieval times, don't know where I am. Dirty hands and rough clothes, I'm no longer the same man. They're calling out for Thomas, that must be my name. In the Tower of London, playing history's game. Another axe he's sharpening. Another head will roll today. Another French spy's waiting. Have some of that. Master Edmund's watching with the suspicion in his eyes. I'm acting like a madman, full of mortal lies. Grease upon the handle, sabotage the blade. Dancing to the gibbet, I'm afraid. Another axe needs sharpening. Another head will roll today. Another quantum leaping. Have some of that, I say. Have some of that. Mission failed. Back to my own time I sail. In the towers, teacher souls. I left chaos in my bones. Another leap through history. Another chance to change the past. Another medieval